Tropical storm Enteng, also known as Yagi, has made landfall in Aurora province. That's in eastern Luzon in the Philippines on Monday afternoon. That center of circulation kind of hard to see on infrared satellite imagery. The storm is a bit disorganized now just because it's interacting with the land areas here, including the Sierra Madre Mountains where it's pushing over right now. But you can see it actually crossed over Catanduanes, just skirting the Bicol region on microwave imagery. Kind of make out that center of circulation right there before coming on shore just around Catanduanes, now crossing over the Sierra Madre Mountains and moving into the Cagayan Valley around Isabela, places like Iligan. This is going to pass right over as it scoots off towards the north. So it did make that landfall near Casiguran, about 1400 Philippine time, winds of 85 gusting to 105 kilometers per hour. But the main threat continues to be the rainfall with this storm system. That heavy rain that's going to continue to surge in from the southwest as well. So places like Metro Manila, you're not going to be escaping this over towards Ilocos, northern areas of Palawan, and really just all of Region 1. Some spots could see upwards of 300-400 millimeters of total precipitation, and this includes into the NCR. That inflow is going to continue to wrap around, and I do anticipate some flooding into the Metro Manila area off towards Subic on top of that, and we're going to continue to see water level rises as we go ahead over the course of the upcoming days. So this storm system, I fear sometimes people say, oh, it made landfall, let's start to tune. It's not. And even as it pulls away from the Philippines, we're still going to see inflow. We're still going to see moisture wrap in from the west. So by no means is it over at this time. So let's talk about it a little bit more detail as we take a look at our satellite picture. A lot of this convection is still in from the south and west, just pumping and fueling our storm. So as we see that center of circulation push over the Sierra Madre Mountains, run up the Cagayan Valley, kind of straddling the mountains there. I wouldn't be surprised if it reemerges just right over Apari, and then it's going to track towards the west. So just kind of skirting Ilocos Norte, pumping in moisture and rainfall on the back side of it, and then it's going to eventually kind of kick off here towards the west with those increasing winds and intensifying just south of Hong Kong. And here's another look at what I'm talking about. But let's pull back that picture because you have that flow coming in behind it. And see, this Thursday and the Friday, it's heading towards Hainan, south of Hong Kong. But even by Thursday, we're still seeing areas of rainfall, heavy at times, across parts of Palawan over towards the Manila area because you have that inflow, that moisture, river of moisture, I should say, kind of pumping in behind this. So plenty of impacts still to be had with this storm system as it kicks on through and just continues to bring that heavy rainfall. And I like this graphic. Kind of gives you an idea of what I'm talking about, because if you just look from north to south, every area in the red is indicating 200 millimeters or 300 millimeters or more. So that is flooding, or potential flooding, up and down our coast here. All right, let's look ahead and just kind of look at the broader picture with our low in this monsoonal trough, what I'm talking about. I'm also keeping an eye on out here towards the east, because developing along that trough, we could have seen another storm system maybe south of Okinawa. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Nothing says it right just yet as far as official agencies, but some of the guidance is picking up on a storm system there. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep you guys posted. All right. Try to keep these videos short and sweet, but also information packed. So a big shout out to our Patreon members. Also a big shout out to B-Town Boogie. They are in Ilocos Norte. Ugh, they're getting the rain. It's picking up out there. They got their competition going on the 1st to the 7th. I think the next couple days is going to be a little bit rough. But if you want to check them out maybe later this week, they're probably going to have some good waves after our storm system kind of kicks on by and by the end of the week. So shout out to them. They support this channel as well. And their support is also to support you. So if you do get that flooding in your area, hopefully we do give you a little bit of a heads up. This is something we've been talking about for about a week now. We've been saying there was that potential of a storm, especially with that enhanced monsoon being the main threat. It looks like it's kind of come to pass. So hopefully we did help a few of you guys out, but it does look like this is going to continue the same weather pattern for a few days. So this isn't going to be a one and done event. So stay safe. As always, thanks for watching.